Hey guys, I'm back, and I know I've been away for a long time, but I've got an excuse. Kind of. My personal life has been a bit tough recently. I've had a few things going on. I'm not going to talk about it, but that's the general gist. And also, I'm extremely lazy, and also, I don't have any ideas, which I'll go into in a little bit. Before I do though, you may notice really big bags. I'm very tired. I haven't been sleeping very good for the past few days. So I'm going to go into the not having any creative thoughts recently because it's been a little bit annoying. I've wanted to get up in front of the camera and be happy and entertain, but there's just nothing to talk about. I'm just such a boring person and I'd love to be interesting, you know? So for a lot of people, their best ideas come from when they're in the shower or just before they're about to sleep. Like they get in bed, lay down, they're ready to go to sleep, and then their mind is just like, no, I'm gonna think of the best things ever, and you're never gonna remember them. So some people have like books that they keep in their bed that they can write stuff down in. For me, however, I don't think about the best stuff while I'm showering. I think about showering. I take as little time as I possibly can, and I just get out of there. I don't enjoy showering. Not my prime time for thoughts. Sleep isn't either. When I'm in bed, I'm thinking about films and games, and that's it. I don't know why that's what I think about, it just is. Sadly, my best thoughts come from when I'm sitting on the toilet. I'd love to have a notebook that I could keep in the toilet, but there's really nowhere to store it, so I'd have to just leave it on the side, and my family would see it, and then they'd question what I'm doing, and they'd think that I'm taking notes on my turds. Having that thought in their head, they'd probably investigate and look in that booklet, and I really don't like people looking at my stuff. I've got a really big problem with people looking into my things and rummaging around. It's very, very irritating. Okay, enough about my poop. So the most recent Game of Thrones season ended recently, and I thought it would be a good idea to get the book. I'll grab it right now. So I got the book, and I got this because I really like the show, and I haven't read a book in about 5 years, so I thought maybe now's a good time to try and be a little bit more interesting and educated and start reading, because I've never really enjoyed reading. I much prefer to watch TV shows, as I've mentioned before, but I have dyslexia a little bit. It hinders my reading. I read very slowly, I muddle up words, and I'm also very lazy, and my attention span is terrible when it comes to books. So I never wanted to get a book, but if I were to get one, it'd be this one, and I finally got it. Just to give you a perspective of how crap I am at reading, I've had this for 3 days now. This is how much I've read. I've read this page. That's the first page in the book. It's the prologue. I haven't read past that. But I mean, it's something that I can do in my spare time, and hopefully, you know, I'll be a bit more interesting. Also, really quickly, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna have to stand up on my bed. I'm wearing a Game of Thrones shirt right now. Don't know if you can see it very well, but I didn't plan that. I'm just wearing it because it's cool. It's one of my best shirts. So. Something else I wanted to talk about. I started watching Harry Potter. All the films with my girlfriend. Those series of films, watching them again, every single time I watch it through, the entire series, I notice more things that are great about it. And it's just so bloody good. And I can't get over it, and I'm just, like, my mind is just Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. And a little bit of Game of Thrones. Last thing I want to mention is it's spider season, and that is terrifying. I went into my bathroom the other day, and there's just this giant spider on the wall, right where the light switch is, which I just turned on. That's gross. I have arachnophobia, very bad arachnophobia. Tiny little ones, like this size, fine. Anything above that, no, no. Whoa. It's not that they're particularly scary or weird, I don't know what it is. I've just got a problem, and I don't like it, and I don't want to get over my fear of spiders. They are horrible creatures. Horrible creatures. So yeah, I really hope that I'm able to remember my ideas that I have for these videos, because thinking about them in the worst place possible is not good. And also, I hope that I start reading the book, because really a page in 3 days is not good. I should be reading it a lot quicker. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully it'll be very soon. I'm going to try and pump it out as soon as I possibly can. If I don't, I apologize, but stick around. I'll still do videos, no matter what. Unless I die.